Vietnam is actually the first country I've ever been to outside of Australia, my home country, and then of course Singapore being the second country. So originally I was like pretty scared of a full 1 month trip away from home, never having been out of my own country, but I can say that like after this trip and after it's been completed, there was not one point where I felt like I wanted to go back home or I was worried or anything like that, because you're so preoccupied and enjoying what you're doing. You have such a full schedule of like things to do. First of all, you don't even get the chance to think about it, but second of all, you're having that much fun that like you're never really thinking about what's back home because you've got so much going on here to kind of get immersed in. I actually decided to come back to Vietnam for a few days after the study tour to meet up with the friends I'd made here, and to tell the truth, I kind of missed Vietnam, having been away in Singapore for a few days. I feel like Vietnam is really relaxed and really peaceful, and there's also at the same time always something to do if you're looking for something to do. There's always places open, there's always things happening, and there's always people interested in what you're doing there. So I really did miss Vietnam, and I think I'll definitely be back here in the future. There is a long list of things that made the trip really enjoyable, but to run over maybe some of my favourite ones. First of all, the industry visits are really good at showing you directly what you're doing in class, why you're doing it, and how you can apply it to a place you'd be working in the future. The people working there are also really interested in your interest in what they're doing. So they make really good efforts to talk to you about what you're studying, where you hope to go in the future, and if you'd be interested in working at a business like theirs. And I've made a few relationships over the course of this study tour with some professionals who I think I'd be very interested in interning for in the future, or getting to know more about what they're doing in industry. But the tour isn't just about studying, and it's not just about seeing what your study can take you to. It's also about like experiencing a culture, and that culture being the culture of Vietnam and Singapore. And two opportunities we got on this trip to really experience Vietnamese culture was on the Mekong tour, and also to one of the local buddies' hometowns, Vung Tau, where we visited for a few days. On the Mekong tour, I felt like it was really nice to get out of the city for a little bit and just feel some fresh air and be able to see some stars at night. It was really like a quiet place to be kind of alone with your thoughts and reflect on the trip you've had so far and prepare yourself for the next few weeks of the trip as well. To find out the best spots in Vietnam, you should seek out someone who is from Vietnam and who can actually, from their own experience, tell you the best things to do. I think also I formed some really strong bonds with a lot of the local buddies, and I can definitely say that we'll be friends far into the future, and I want to continue to keep those relationships going and building on them. So it was great to meet all of them. It was great to have them help us out when maybe we were struggling with speaking to someone who couldn't speak English. They always got you out of a sticky situation, and they are like truly great people and great friends.